So I decided to make this video and risk being a little vulnerable. I'm going to communicate to you the real me. So the truth of the matter is, I'm a mess. I oftentimes try to look like I have it all together. But that's not the real me. I mean, from time to time, I do good things. I love to write. I write a lot, and I write good things, and I do a lot of music, do a lot of videos. But the truth of the matter is, I'm just kind of a mess. That's the bottom line. I remember many, many years ago, when I first got involved in the church, I had a very successful business. At least everyone in the church thought I was very successful. I was a stockbroker, owned a brokerage firm. And man, business was booming. I was helping lots of people. So a lot of the church, they were sending people to me to help them with their finances, whether they were struggling with their finances or they wanted to know how to invest, etc. People used to take me out to lunch and say, "Hey, Ken, how do I invest? What do I do?" I mean, you're the man, you know. Well, here's what they didn't know, at least at the time. They didn't know that oftentimes I was lying to my clients. Because I lied, I was probably cheating people. I mean, I didn't just intentionally rip people off or steal money from them, etc. But I just, let's put it this way, I never gave them the full story. All for the sake of looking good in business. Because that's what everyone expected of me. That was what I showed people. You want to know what Ken looks like? He looks like a very successful businessman. He looks like a great husband, a great dad. But that really wasn't the real me. It just wasn't. Now, I'm sure that some of you have just turned off the video at this point. I am never using you, Ken, as a shame recovery specialist or whatever. And I know that that's a title that I have. I'm a shame recovery specialist. But let me tell you how that came about. You see, when I was a broker and I was shining, I mean, I had to shine. I had to look really good everywhere I went, especially at my church. I was an elder. I was a public speaker. I mean, people just loved me. They bragged about me. And I took it all in. And I'm not going to go into all the details, but the bottom line is I crashed. I crashed emotionally. I crashed spiritually. I crashed financially. I lost it all. A few $1 million just gone, just like that. I had nothing left. I lost the bulk of my friends. The one thing I didn't lose was my wife. My bride stayed with me. I remember one day she came up to me and she put her arms around my neck and she said, "I have something to tell you." She said, "I love you so much and I am never, ever leaving you. I am committed to you. But right now, I don't like you." That was hard words to hear, but I always remember that she said she loved me. My kids kept loving me. But it was right about that time that I heard the words of God. It's as if God opened up and said, "Listen, Ken, I'm going to tell you something." And this is what he said. He said, "You're my beloved. You're the one that I'm so intimate with. You're the one that I care about. You're the one that carries great value to me. You thrill my heart. Am I aware of all the stuff that you did as a broker? Am I aware of all of your games that you played and all of your shame? Yeah, I'm fully aware, but I never, ever hold that against you. Because, see, my son stands in the courtroom of all eternity and looks up at me, the eternal judge, and says, this one is innocent. This one is free. This one is in me. And I'll take all of his shame. I'll take all of his pain. How could that be? I don't claim to understand it all, but I have grown to receive it. I've grown to live in it. Yes, from time to time, I forget who he says I am to him. But he's alerted my spirit as to how to recognize that really quick. And I turn right back at him and I say, oh God, I was trying to get life out of things that were dead, and I get my life out of you. So yes, I am a shame recovery expert, a shame recovery specialist. And I have a lot to say. God has a lot to say on the topic. But before you start working with me, you need to know the real me, the real truth. I'm in the process. The healing of shame came upon me. Now I'm in the process of growing and healing in him. And that might just be the way you're at too. So if you are, let's touch base. Let's walk to him, the giver of life and the one who heals.